In just a few hours, this bulldozer destroyed everything, turning these people's few possessions into a pile of rubbish. It was difficult for many to watch.
After this, you all people gone and we are on the road.
The far right is gaining ground in France, but many local people turned out to offer their support to these asylum seekers. This woman says, "You've left them with nothing. The law isn't intelligent. It is weak. It is for animals." Under European law, these people must either claim political asylum here in France or return to the first European country they arrived in. The French authorities are trying to deter more people from coming here to Calais. But the refugees I have spoken to say this won't put them off from coming here, and it won't put them off from trying to get to the UK. Habib Allah says he can't go back to Darfur, and he can't stay here in France. How many times have you tried to get across to the UK?
Five times.
How did you try?
I try by under a car, and sometimes I get inside the luggage, so I hid myself under the car. So they found me. Sometimes police found me, another time the dogs will get me out, and something like this. I'm tired of trying, but I don't know right now. I have no choice.
For now, the local authorities are trying to persuade these people to go to a holiday camp where they can have a shower. But these refugees are afraid they'll be moved far from this port. They fled war and poverty. They would rather sleep here in the cold because it's the only chance they have of getting to the UK.
Well, we can speak to Nazanine Moshiri. She is live in Calais for us. So, Nazanine, we saw what desperate situation these migrants are in now. What's happened to the hundreds of them that were kicked out of the camp before it was destroyed?
Well, they're scattered all around Calais, many of them, Barbara, and they're going to be sleeping rough tonight. Some of them did decide to go to a holiday camp to have that shower. We understand that some of them will get some lodgings somewhere in France, but the large majority of them decide to stay in Calais because, as I say, they don't want to leave this area because they're going to keep trying again and again to get on ferries, to get on lorries, whatever they can in their desperate attempt to get to the UK. Many of them don't even speak French. They don't want to stay here. They have relatives in the UK and they want to get there if possible.
And Nazanine, Calais is obviously a hotspot because a lot of the migrants there are trying to get from France to the UK. But talk us through how big a problem this is on a European scale.
As you say, Barbara, this is nothing new to Calais. There have been camps here for years, since 2002. But in Europe, in the last year or so, there has been a huge influx of people coming in from war-torn areas like Syria, but also coming in from Egypt as well as Eritrea and Somalia. 36,000 people crossed the Mediterranean to Italy just since the beginning of the year. Now, the big, huge problem for the European Union is what to do about this. Italy and Malta and France feel that they're taking the brunt. They are taking the first arrivals. People tend to get here to France and tend to either go to the UK or Northern Europe. They want the rest of Europe to help them with this burden. But I think the priority for the European Union at the level of Brussels is to try to deal with the issue from its source. So try to put more funding into the Horn of Africa, places like Eritrea, Somalia, and also try to deal with the issue of Syria, because that is the problem, to try to stop people from wanting to leave their homes in the first place.
Nazanine Moshiri live for us in Calais. Naz, thank you.